Hello, good evening, my fans. I greet you all, my very good people out there. I said good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending wherever you are now. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I don't want to sleep because I have 10 things I promised you for my previous video. I promised 10 things that cause problem between husband and wife at home. And that those 10 things I have already uploaded one, remain two, remain nine. And that nine, I just wake up now. Let me give you one by the grace of God. Before I start, please subscribe and hit your hand there for the button. Please leave comment. Your comment is highly appreciated. Before I start, those that listen to me, God bless you. Those even intend to listen, God bless you. Those that are sleeping, those that don't have time to look, I know you have time, but God bless you all. Please support my move. I really want to make people, make life easy for our people because I'm into it. I've seen a lot, so I want to share my knowledge with you people. Please, may you forgive me by disturbing you or this. Please pay attention. Please don't forget to subscribe. May God bless you, my good people. So, number two is that, you see, in the house of woman and husband, that they made the house to live, to stay. In future, whether good or bad, they have to stay because God have already put them together. Then, in their starting of the building of their future, it has to start for the house, for their home. For the home, the number one thing have to start. And what is that number one thing? Study the person you are staying with. Study the woman that you're staying with. Study the man that you're staying with. Don't just stay. You just stay for nothing. No. If you want to achieve something in the family, in this life, first of all, try to understand the mind of your man. You may not understand all, but try to know what your husband needs. And you may not understand what he needs, but try to understand, try to know at least how to put him down whenever it's come up. As a man, the first thing to build is what my wife needs. What will I do to at least to have my family good, to have my wife okay? You cannot make her to be okay, but try. Two of you have to. First, communication. Communicate with each other. Whatever is happening, two of you start down and share the view. If you have any problem, call your wife. Darling, look, I want to discuss this matter with you. Wife, if you have problem, call your husband. Love, I want to discuss this matter with you. If two of you build that relation at home, automatically that relation will be follow you wherever you are going. If you don't build it at home, you cannot build it outside and bring it back to home. No, never. So what I'm trying to say, marriage starts from home. Charity begins at home. The way you interact with your wife, the way you interact with your husband at home, that fetch something outside. It doesn't concern anybody outside the way you live your life, but your home matters. That thing will lead you, even if you stay, if you never see your wife, you'll be worried. Not worried in a way that you are suspecting. No, you'll be worried that when you set your eye on your wife, you're okay. The same thing goes to your wife. If you build your house well, if your husband go outside, you'll be calling. If you set your eye on your husband, your mind will be okay. This time around, food never come inside. This is how two of you have build up your own relation into home, at home. Because when you build your relation at home, this thing will be going. As you growing old, having kids, that relation will be there. When something change, that relation will make that thing to change to good, not to bad. But if there's no relation at home, any small thing, devil comes. But if that relation strong, when devil comes, two of you will open eye and saw that devil and wipe my way. Relation in the house, very important to men and women, no matter wherever you are. If you have any amount of work, if you don't have a good relation in your house, you are doing nothing. Also with a woman, this is a both. I'm not talking personally. This is both woman and man. Build your relation at home. How to build relation at home? Can you imagine that some people today cannot even sit down and watch common television with their wife? Some men today cannot even take their wife, move around in the park. I remember one day I was going in the park, somebody asked me, where did I come from? I said, why are you asking me? He said, because he always saw me in the park playing. Why can't I take my wife? I said, oh, no, I don't have a wife. I have never married now. I don't know, but I will marry in future. Yeah, he said, oh, you say some of our people doesn't do that, don't like to do that. I don't want to tell you about people just Westerners. No, if I don't want to tell you their own character, because they move with their wife in the park, even make small exercise that give them joy. Reflect at home. Those things used to reflect at home. So when you are staying with your home, you don't build up your home. How can you take your wife to park, to cinema, or to church? How many of you today, as a man or a woman, who goes to church with your husband? Let us go to Catholic. The wife will say no. The husband will say yes. Let us go to Anglican. The husband will say no. The wife will say yes. Just tell me, because that relation did not build up in the house. No interest, no communication, no good communication in the house. Because if good communication is in the house, if you want to, even if a woman wants to buy underwear, some certain things, some of our things, she go, darling, let us go to shopping. If in a way, romantic way, the woman will say, do you like this? The man say, baby, do you like that? Okay, take it. Not that woman don't know what to do. Also a man, any house that is good, that has to go to shopping with the wife. Darling, do you like that? Yes, take it. Not that man don't know what to do, but they allow the love, the relation from home to shine wherever they are. Please, that is number two. Number two, problem which woman and husband have at home. Please, know that you have husband at home, you have wife at home. That is your everything. Carry him along, carry her along. Not maybe you find your happiness outside. The woman finds the husband happiness outside through church, or through discussion with some men, through discussion with some women in the church. Church is good, but you have to build up your home, where you come from, where your house, because you cannot sleep in the church. You have to go to your house you are living. You cannot sleep in the outside you are discussing with man. You have to go to outside you are living. You go to the house you are living. Please, communication, interaction, very, very good for husband and wife. Just sit on the down and your house, watch television, gist, talk some certain things that will make mind good. Not to remember the past. Not to remember my husband slapped me, my husband, no. Talk something to move you forward. Even if you stay in the house, you are not talking to people, you grow some emergency old. You grow some emergency fatigue. You grow some emergency, even disorganized, the whole body will be disorganized. But when you have a good wife, good husband at home that can keep you busy, you can play Ludo. You can play what? You can play draft. You can watch movie, depending whatever two of you agree with. with. Today, some man will be watching something alone where their wife is there. The wife will be watching a difference. This one will watching difference. No, not that way. You are not building the house. A house that builds itself might always be one. We all have a fault, but we don't allow that. We cannot allow that fault to direct all our family. No, everybody have a fault, but home have to be okay. From home we go to aside. That is what I'm trying to bring out this night. I'm supposed to be sleeping now. I just finished my prayer, then it's okay. Let me bring this. I'm talking the way my spirit directed me to talk. I'm talking to you directly. It's what I'm into. Yeah. Some problem we have today is not really problem. It's lack of understanding. If you cannot just sit in the house, talk to your wife, talk to your husband, share things together, how can you build up your house? Can you go and build another person's house? No, you don't know what that person is seeing there. You don't know what they are seeing. You don't know what that man is seeing. You don't know what that woman is seeing. You're only seeing people on the road think that they are the best. No, your own is the best, but you don't know. You don't know, because if you go to that person, what that person is seeing, if they explain to you, you will run away. That's the way devil used to do with people like that. Please, may God help us to understand the life of marriage and help us to understand and open our eye to see something that we are not seeing. Thank you very much, my people. May God bless you all. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. May God bless you. And once again, you're a man who tried to defend the marriage people and family as a whole. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. May God bless you. Cheers.